What's up, guys? Vintage here. So if you clicked on this video, you're either one of the rare few that knows what the hell a Lamborghini LM2 is, or this beast piqued your interest and you're in for a treat today. Now, this is only the second Lamborghini LM2 ever listed on Bring a Trailer. And while Bring a Trailer assures me that while this one got away, there are more like it, I'm not holding my breath considering there are only 300 of these rigs ever made. Before we launch into today's example, if you're new to the channel, I'm Trey, and this is Vintage 4-Wheel Auctions. We vet all the active truck and 4x4 category auctions on Bring a Trailer and highlight only the top tier vehicles from this segment. So if you're in the vintage SUV market, you'll want to keep an eye on these auctions. With each video, our objective is to discuss and show you what to look for in a vintage SUV and what to avoid. Our hope, of course, is that this simple video format also encourages interaction with you, the viewer, on vehicle condition and ending price points. Now, before we jump into our review of this badass 1991 Lamborghini LM2, we've started a new feature with the channel. If you live in the Denver metro area, and we use this term very loosely, send us an email at the address on the screen if you have a vintage four-wheel drive you want featured on the show. I look forward to your emails. This is going to be a lot of fun. Very excited to bring you this premium Bring a Trailer listing for a 22-year owned 1991 Lamborghini LM002. This one sold for $325,000 on January 2nd. This is only one of two LM002s ever listed on the Bring a Trailer site. We're going to get into a brief history before we get into the pictures. There were 273 comments on this LM002. Obviously a very special interest vehicle. We're not going to get into the comments on this one and belabor that. I know you're here for the pictures. We're going to get into it. We're going to start with kind of a quick history. So like I said, only 301 units ever produced from 86 to 93. Very special vehicle. This one started out as a Cheetah, which then morphed into a Chrysler Lamborghini joint venture with the LM001. First had a Chrysler V8, later moved to a AMC V8. These are both rear engine configurations. They realized that the performance was a bit lacking. So with the LM002 that debuted in 1982 for production year 86, this one actually moved the engine to the front with the V12 Lamborghini Countach. Yes, you heard that correct. This had a V12 Lamborghini Countach engine in this beast. So very exciting. Some of the other colorful history, Sylvester Stallone owned one of these. That's where it got the affectionate name Rambo Lambo. Definitely looks like it's straight out of a Rambo series movie. Some of the other kind of notoriety with this, Uday Hussein, one of Saddam Hussein's sons, owned one of these LM002s. This one, his was actually blown up by the U.S. military apparently in 2004. So take that already exclusive 301 ever produced, dwindle that down to 300. We're talking a very unique vehicle here. This one, the LM002, also has history in a few movies as well. But just overall, these are very unique vehicles. We're going to definitely see that with the review of the pictures. Just quickly taking a look at the site, the Lamborghini site. So from their kind of words, it was always my favorite, the red LM002. I believe Jay Leno did a Jay Leno's Garage featuring a red LM002. Check it out. You'll get to see that on the roads in Los Angeles. But they claim that this is the car that paved the way for off-road vehicles. This certainly was the precursor for the Lamborghini Urus years down the road. But you can see kind of that, some of that heritage and inspiration with the Urus. Like I said, there was only two of these ever sold on Bring a Trailer. I would say that this 4,000 kilometer 89 Lamborghini was arguably in slightly better shape. This was sold roughly 3 to 4 years ago. This was a Japanese import that made its way to Hawaii. This is the only other one on Bring Trailer history. And then, so we saw the 22-year owned LM002 sell for 325. The high water mark, according to our friend Doug DeMuro and Cars and Bids, was roughly 400,000. We don't have a lot to go on with these sites, but certainly the auctions are a good place to look for recent sales. So without further ado, we're going to jump into the pictures, what everyone's been waiting for. We'll check this out. This thing is certainly unique. So love the ruggedness of this LM002. Very boxy design. Really was ahead of its time from a styling standpoint from 1991. This one, overall, it did sell for 325, but cosmetically, it does need some refreshing. It has had a repaint. We'll take a look at the kind of the quality of this paint with some of the pictures. Love this picture kind of zoomed out there. You can see from a tire standpoint, the auction noted that these are display only tires. They're 2002 date code Pirelli Scorpions. They definitely need to be replaced before actually using this vehicle. Obviously, we saw in the last picture we see here, this was a very unique vehicle with almost like this truck-like bed in the rear. A little kind of fun trivia. The Sultan of Brunei around 92, 93 had a custom commission LM002 that was turned into an estate or a station wagon that enclosed the rear. Pretty neat. You could do a Google search and check that out. Nice picture here. Again, just showing the styling of this LM002. These were very boxy. Love the look here with the spare tire in entry into the rear kind of truck-like bed. Nice shot here of the side. White was never my favorite in the LM002, but I do certainly like the contrast with the red interior. Just kind of moving our way around the vehicle here. These were certainly very utilitarian, pretty basic though, with these Wagner halogen lamps in the front. Love this picture here. Very unassuming, right? Getting gas. Assume this is California with those gas prices. You know, a line formed shortly after this guy finished getting gas on this thing. This is very unique. You do not see this often. Close-up look at the grille and the headlights. You could see some kind of wear on this A-frame type brush guard bumper. Again, this thing has some mileage on it. It was used. That's actually pretty cool. Most of these would sit in a climate controlled garage. Love this Lamborghini emblem on the front. You can see just kind of the very unique styling. Lamborghini certainly makes their vehicles unique. Close-up view here of the front. This is where I believe you can see some kind of degradation of the paint, or at least some of the overspray. Not the most perfect paint job for, you know, a $325,000 car, but still this thing is very cool, very unique. Just kind of making our way around here. You can see the same thing with the 2002 date code Pirelli Scorpions. Definitely need to be replaced, even with the spare tire here. You can see the Lambo emblem on the upper right-hand corner. Super cool. This is the diamond plating and kind of almost like that seat cover area in the truck bed. This is really, really unique to the day. All original glass in this. Close-up look at the Pirelli Scorpions. Yeah, these are not roadworthy at all. Jumping into the interior, love the red contrasted with the white. Some of the kind of unique features here, you can see next to the center console, the parking brake is very close to the center console, making it kind of hard to get down and pull that up and engage it. You can see some of, you know, kind of the wear and tear on the interior of this LM002. You're seeing the same thing with the seating surfaces. 24,000 original miles. This thing, I would say, was likely not even cleaned up for preparation for this sale. The other cool thing, this is a 5-speed manual for this behemoth. That's pretty awesome. I took like this picture here, just showing this instrument cluster, a lot of different things going on in the dash. Nice bird's eye view here showing the red interior. Again, this thing is in by no means mint condition, but again, 300 examples worldwide for 86 to 93. Slim pickings with these. And even in this condition, it fetches 325,000. Again, just kind of closer examination of the interior. Very large center console in this. I didn't notice this on the passenger side. There's very, very minimal passenger foot and leg room on this vehicle. You see that center console kind of carry through to the rear into the back seats. Showing a little wear with this interior door panel. Now, getting to the exciting part, what we've all been waiting for. This is the V12 Countach engine in this LM002. Have you ever seen a more kind of tight and crammed engine space for a four-wheel drive vintage SUV? I have not. Let me know in the comments if you've seen something more space constrained. Pretty cool that this has this Lamborghini Countach V12 engine though. The last set of pictures are the undercarriage. This was a California-owned vehicle, non-coastal, so very little at all rust or corrosion on the undercarriage. We'll kind of make our way around here in the undercarriage. Very clean. Very clean undercarriage and components. And then this last picture here just showing this, of course, for, one of 301, certainly a very, very unique, unusual, and exclusive vehicle. It is certainly commonplace for these to come with all books and manuals. This one's no exception. This does come with all the factory manufacturer books, manuals, and literature. So we've made our way around this very unique Lamborghini LM002. On the whole, pretty decent condition, but just goes to show the kind of intrinsic value of a vehicle that's literally one out of 301 ever produced. These are very unique, exclusive vehicles, and this one fetched $325,000 at auction. So I'm very interested. What do you think about this 1991 Lamborghini LM2? We'd love to hear your feedback on pricing and condition in the comments. Also, I've said it before, we're a new channel. If you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching. See you next time for more vintage four-wheel drives.